This incredible story has gone viral across American dog owners. At 6:15 a.m., Sarah, a dog mom in rural Oregon, was jolted awake by the sound of her golden retriever barking furiously. Max had slipped out into the backyard through the doggy door, a feature that usually made mornings easier, but now had him pacing back and forth, barking wildly at a squirrel darting along the fence line.
Max, stop!
She pleaded. She tried everything, calling him inside, offering his favorite treat, even holding his collar, but nothing worked. Each bark seemed louder, echoing through the still morning air. The barking was relentless, and then came the moment she dreaded. Her neighbor stormed out in slippers, clearly furious. "It's 6 a.m., he shouted. "Do something about that dog. This is your last warning, or I'll call animal control." Sarah's stomach dropped. Her face burned with embarrassment. She could feel the judgmental stares of other neighbors peering from behind their curtains. But this was just the beginning. Later that day, the delivery driver arrived to drop off a package. As soon as Max heard the truck, he launched into another uncontrollable barking frenzy, pacing and growling by the front door. The driver stepped out cautiously, but noticed Sarah struggling with Max's barking. He gave her a sympathetic smile and said, "Hey, I've seen this before. You need to try this." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a sleek device. "We use this all the time when delivering to houses with dogs that have excessive barking or anxiety. It works every single time." Desperate and intrigued, Sarah took the device and pressed the button. To her amazement, Max stopped barking instantly. He sat calmly by the door, tail wagging like nothing had happened. The driver smiled again. "See? Told you. This thing is a game changer." What Sarah discovered wasn't just a gadget, it was the breakthrough she'd been waiting for. But what Sarah didn't realize at the time was that Max wasn't just barking out of stubbornness. He was stuck in something called the bark reflex loop. This is something nearly every dog owner experiences. It's a vicious cycle that fuels barking much like a fire growing stronger with every spark of attention. Here's how it works. Every time your dog barks and you respond, whether by yelling, comforting, or even just looking, you're unknowingly reinforcing the behavior. To your dog, your reaction feels like a reward and their brain learns, barking works. Over time, this loop becomes stronger, turning a small problem into a big one. Most traditional solutions, like ultrasonic devices, shock collars, or expensive training, don't fix the root cause. They might stop barking temporarily, but they don't address the bark reflex loop that's hardwired into your dog's brain. That's why Sarah's solution worked where others failed. The device she used was powered by Silent Sync technology, the breakthrough innovation at the heart of Barkguard. Silent Sync works by interrupting the reflex loop at its core. It emits gentle sound waves that only dogs can hear, calming their brain and resetting their response to triggers without fear or punishment. Here's how it works. Step 1, press the button when your dog starts barking. Step 2, Silent Sync emits a sound wave that interrupts the barking reflex instantly. Step 3, over time, it retrains your dog to stay calm, even in stressful situations. It's completely safe, non-invasive, and doesn't confuse or stress your dog. Instead, it works with their instincts to create lasting change. Since its launch, Barkguard has helped over 200,000 dog owners stop excessive barking. With Barkguard, you don't just stop the barking, you create a calmer, happier environment for you and your dog. Barkguard is compact, lightweight, and so easy to use. There's no bulky equipment or complicated setup, just a sleek, handheld device that fits right in your pocket. And here's the best part. Barkguard comes with a 180-day risk-free guarantee. You can try Barkguard for 6 months, and if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get every penny back, no questions asked. But there's one catch. With demand skyrocketing, stock is running low. Right now, Barkguard is available at 50% off for first-time buyers. But once this batch sells out, it could be weeks or even months before we restock. Imagine life without constant barking. No more frustrated neighbors, no more stress, just a calm dog and a peaceful home. Click the button below now to order and experience the Barkguard difference for yourself.